Hello, this is your video instructions for how to do Wednesday's assignment, the America Poems Comparative Analysis. So what is a comparative analysis? Well, basically you are comparing two poems. And there's something special about these two poems because they both talk about America. That's why it's America Poems. All right, so what you're going to do is, as usual, I want you to read through each poem twice and listen to a recitation. So the poems are both on this document here. When you open that up, you'll see you've got I Hear America Singing on the left and I Too on the right. So you do have both of them on one document. So read through those, and then there is a recitation of somebody reciting I Hear America Singing here. And then this video is a recording of Langston Hughes reciting his poem, which is kind of amazing because the poem was written in 1925. So it is an older recording, but at least you get to hear Langston Hughes's voice. Then in your reader's notebook, I would like you to use a poetry analysis strategy, either PQP or TPCast, to analyze each of the two poems to determine the themes of each of those poems. Then on this document that's been provided for you, you're going to use your notes to fill in this T chart here. So for I Hear America Singing, any examples of figurative language, you'll put into this box. Any examples of it in I Too, you'll put here. Sound devices, add your answers in here. Same thing. Tone, you're going to tell us what is the emotion, or you're going to tell me, what do you feel is the emotional tone? What emotion are you getting from the speakers of each of these two poems? Remember, tone, you want to start by saying, is it positive, is it negative, or is it neutral? And then you want to identify or name that emotion. If you said it's positive, name that positive emotion. If you said it's negative, name that negative emotion. If it's neutral, you got to come up with a name for that neutral, okay? And then you're going to list what you think is the theme. Remember, theme is a statement. It is not just a word. That was a theme topic. Theme is a statement about that topic. So if you're going to say the poem is about friendship, you have to write a sentence. What about friendship is this theme covering? Because there are lots of different areas of friendship. So you got to be more specific. Be sure to include text evidence to support your theme. That means you need to go back into these poems, find quotes. Maybe you're going to take out, you'll quote a line. Maybe you'll quote a phrase. Maybe you'll just include words that are in there that make you think that. But you have to identify the theme for both. Then, if you need to, there's a link to the poetry devices list. That's this one right here. So if you're not sure what figurative language is, that's there. If you're not sure what tone is, I've got the information here. Sound devices, you're not sure, they're all listed here for you. So you've got plenty of information provided here. If you also go into last week, Wednesday, that's where you specifically looked at a video about sound devices. You can go back and take a look at that again if you need to. All right, then, so now that you've done a complete analysis, Walt Whitman wrote I Hear America Singing, this poem right here, in 1860. Langston Hughes wrote I Too, the one on this side, in 1925 as a response to Whitman's poem. So on Monday, you wrote an imitation poem where you took Jose Olivares' Ode to Cheese Fries, and then you wrote your own ode to some kind of food, and you imitated the structure and the content. This is similar to that, but what Hughes is doing is he is responding to Whitman. So Whitman wrote his poem, I Hear America Singing, kind of as a celebration of everything about America. Langston Hughes then is kind of responding to Whitman. He's saying, I see you, I hear what you're saying, and this is what I have to say about it. I too sing America. So, and then go ahead and read through that. So then, how does Hughes imitate Whitman's poem? What are the similarities that you see between the two? Type that into this box. As you type, that box is going to grow. Then, how is Hughes's poem different from Whitman's? So, does I too separate itself from I Hear America Singing? In what ways are they different? And in what ways does Hughes create his own poem then? He's responding to, but it's not a pure imitation. So he's kind of created his own poem in this response. So you're going to type your answer into that box. And lastly, in your opinion, which poem is better? Which one do you like better? Why do you think it is better? And include text evidence to support your opinion. So of these two, which one do you like better? Why do you think it's better? And pull out quotes from here that support your explanation of why you think it's better. Okay? So that is what you're going to be doing on today. This assignment is due today and it is going to be scored. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But at this point, you've done quite a bit of poetry analysis. So you should be able to get through all of this in 40 minutes. When you get done, I would also suggest that you continue practicing for your recitation, which you're going to be filming tomorrow. All right, guys, have fun with that.